Okay, listen, if your sales calendar is crazy dry, maybe you're getting a bunch of leads in the pipeline and they're just refusing to close. I promise you, it's not because your leads are broke. It's not because your sales system sucks. It actually has everything to do with the content, and I'm going to show you everything I'm talking about in this video. Just so you know, I'm not bullshitting, by the way. My name is Britton. I'm the co-founder of Upstream Acquisition with my two business partners, and we have made multiple six figures for our clients over the past year. And just to kind of show you a couple of them so you know I'm not bullshitting seriously, Tempo is a great example. Over $200,000 generated since October of last year. Gus, GS Trades, doubled his Instagram followers, $37,000 in a couple of weeks. Marine, $162,000 in total revenue added, 775% increase on our email list. Nick did $70,000 in MRR on top of the $30K he was already making. Paul did $10K in 30 days. Euro did, he doubled what Paul did, basically, did $20K in a single month. Both of these sales calendars are completely booked. And we've been able to work with a bunch of other killers in the space and some that aren't even named. But yeah, this stuff really does work. What I'm about to show you in this video, there's proof of concept to it, and it really does work. And you're probably wondering right now why I'm even going to tell you this and why does it benefit me at all. And honestly, it's just a way for me to get the brand out there, get Upstream Acquisition out there more. Because if I show you what you're doing wrong and what you need to do correctly in a step-by-step format, maybe one day you'll end up working with us. If you don't, at least you can take these systems that I'm showing you right now and do them yourself. Regardless, it's all for you anyway. But just a little bit of backstory on this. Me and the team, this all kind of started. We had a problem with one of our clients. His name is Euro. We had trouble getting clients or getting closes post-launch. We did a really good launch. We made a lot of money in the first 2 weeks, and then it started to die down, and we had trouble staying with the momentum. There was still a lot of people that were booking into the sales calendars, but the problem was they weren't closing like they used to. They weren't near as pre-sold. They had the money. They liked Euro as a creator, but for some reason, they just refused to buy. And it took us a while to realize why that was. It wasn't the sales system that was messed up because we didn't change anything. If anything, we added volume to it. And honestly, it had everything to do with the content itself. That's what we came to find out. But there's a specific part of the funnel where the content is super, super, super important. And it's that middle of funnel content, the like, know, and trust formula that I'm about to talk about right now. This is basically all it is. The like, know, and trust model. It seems very, very, very easy to interpret, but a lot of people do it wrong. All it is what a lead does after they hear your name, but before they take action on anything that you actually have to offer. A lot of creators, maybe like yourself, don't necessarily understand how to create that like, know, and trust aspect really, really well. But I promise you, it's a lot easier than you think, and it might honestly surprise you because it kind of goes against everything that you think. The way that you gain that like, know, and trust is by literally giving everything away for free. And I know that sounds probably pretty crazy to the normal person because you've been told all your life that what mentorship is and what coaching is and what consulting is that you are giving away everything that helped you in your journey, whatever it may be, behind a paywall. You're charging clients, you're charging students for your service or your expertise on a certain subject. That's what consulting, that's what coaching is, right? The problem is you can actually get away with giving everything away for free because humans, believe it or not, have this weird kind of complex where you can give someone everything that they would ever need to succeed and execute something, and for some reason they still will have no idea how to do it. And there's a lot of people that do this and it's worked really well for them. And if we take a step back and look at someone like TJR, someone huge in the trading space, he's living proof of it. He went through a boot camp, free trade recaps, free live streams, and he still makes supposedly $2 million a month with mentorship. And I know it sounds crazy, but if you really look at it, right, he's got his top of funnel content, right? He's a really relatable guy. He's funny as hell. Everyone loves this guy. And you go look, and everything in this boot camp that is 50 to 60 videos long over the course of a couple of months, he gives away his entire strategy for absolutely free. It is a trader's dream to watch this boot camp. And I guarantee you, if you go ask any trader that is maybe my age, I'm 20 years old, if you go ask them anything about trading, and if you ask them if they've seen TJR's boot camp, They're going to say yes because this is a staple in everyone's strategy. Everyone looks at this and everyone sees TJR as kind of the top guy in the space. And it all started with this boot camp right here. And once he figured out that he could generate insane lead flow from giving away his entire strategy for free like he did, he took it a step further and started to do free trade recaps and free live streams. And it worked so well. But obviously, you're not TJR. How are you going to give away everything for free? There's a system to it. And that system pretty much goes like this. Leads will know you if they constantly hear about your transformation. This is that first aspect of that like, know, and trust model that I'm talking about, right? If you want them to know you better, you have to talk about your transformation. How did you go from point A to point B? What was in between that? How did you do it? Pretty much. That's all it is, right? And then secondly, how will leads like you, right? This is super important. It's a little bit more complex than the know aspect, but leads will like you if you turn your lesson into a story and you give them exactly what they're looking for. And what they're looking for, let's say you are in ecom, right? What they would be looking for is how exactly you built your ecom website or whatever it may be to where it is now. Or drop shipping, right? How exactly do you find winning products every single day on TikTok? Whatever it may be, what you think you would be selling inside of a mentorship or coaching program, give it away for free. I know it sounds fucking crazy, but leads will trust you if you show social proof in every video. Duh, right? And this is the way that I think about it. This is why I wrote this. If you show social proof in videos that back up the value that you provide, they will have no questions left to ask. Basically, I want you to think about it this way. All of this, right? Leads will know, like, and trust you if you do these things. You are a pre-objection handling. That's all you're doing. You are giving them zero reason why they shouldn't join, right? And a lot of creators do this wrong because they don't think that this would be the fix to their problems. It honestly makes sense, right? If I were to go tell someone that is running $2 million a month for mentorship, right? Okay, let's just give it all away for free. They'd probably look at me like I'm fucking insane, but I promise I'm not. This is all it really consists of. This is the YouTube system that I go off of, that all of my clients go off of. This is what we use for everything. It's really simple. Value for YouTube videos 3 times a week, and email and SMS your lead list for every new upload. And the only thing that you're CTAing in these emails and these SMS sequences is the YouTube video itself. You're not CTAing anything paid. You're giving away everything for free, like I said. Now, a lot more goes into this I'll talk about toward the end of the video. But yeah, here are our results after 7 days of implementing this system for Euro. We got 9 booked calls, which was a slight influx. We had a 100% show rate, 4 of them closed, and we had an $8,000 week. That week almost matched the second week that we had post-launch, which is one of the weeks that we were doing so well with. But going back to this, there are more systems to this. We create YouTube briefs for every single one of our clients. We have email and SMS templates that are built to sell based off of what we're promoting, right? And in this case, it's the YouTube videos. And it would be wrong of me to not give it away to you for free, since I'm telling you to give everything else away for free as well. So check the description of this video. I'm going to have the YouTube brief templates and the email and SMS templates that we use for every single one of our clients actively. They're not just bullshit templates that we made with ChatGPT or anything like that. They're the templates that we use every single day to sell like crazy. So if you feel like your content right now isn't converting into the high ticket sales that you want, it could very well be this system, and that's all it is. And it's super easily fixable. We would love to help you do it. If you want, you can book a call in the link below in this video and talk to our team. We'll install this system into your business completely done for you. So if you feel like booking a call, again, it's in the link, and we'll talk soon.